Welcome everybody. My name's Dave Grenier and this is Photo Heal. Healing through the art of photography. Let's get started. There's a lot of us out there that are suffering from something: depression, epilepsy, cancer, maybe even just a broken heart. Mine is a story of depression through epilepsy. At one point, I felt absolutely useless. I lost my job twice. I wasn't able to work, I wasn't able to drive, I wasn't able to go out and just see my friends. I couldn't even help my wife by going to get groceries when she was at work. I know what it's like to feel useless. But that's just it. You feel useless. You aren't useless. It's a little secret I got for you. You're pretty awesome. We all have something that we're going through, and it's really easy to lose sight of how awesome you are. And everybody has a perspective of something, even if you're bedridden. If you can't go out, maybe you're stuck in the hospital and you can't do anything. That's where Photo Heal kind of came from. Photography is an art form that anybody can do. And I think feeling creative, expressing your creativity is so important to the healing process. It's so easy. All you have to do is take a camera, point it at something that you want to share and say, look at that. That's awesome. Hey, look at this cheese pizza that I'm eating. It's delicious. You should be jealous. That's what a lot of people do. I try not to take too many pictures of my food, but it happens once and again. I wanted to do something for people because I understand what it's like. I got freedom from myself. I ended up kind of feeding into the depression because I was going on forums all the time. I was trying to connect with people to feel like I wasn't alone. And forums are awesome. They are great, especially when nobody else understands what you're going through. I was going on these forums and I was doing it so much that I was feeding into the victim mentality. It's not to say that people that are on the forums are victims or that they feel that they're victims, but for me, I couldn't escape my epilepsy because I just kept thinking about it nonstop all the time, and it was just a downward spiral. It just went down and down. So what I did was I stopped going on the forums. That helped me a lot. And I took the bull by the horns and I enrolled in college. Now obviously I can't drive, I can't go anywhere, and I actually live in the middle of nowhere right now. So I went online and I looked for online degrees, things that I could do from home, and that if I were to get better, which I am, but if I were to get better, what job could I do remotely from home if my epilepsy came back? Because this was the second time that it came back. And I chose graphic design. Graphic design is not one of those things that I ever thought that I'd be. I never thought I'd be a creative. I really didn't. I always thought I was going to be some sort of scientist or, pursue the sciences. But I think we lose something as we get older. When we're kids, we draw all the time, and then we feel like we're no good at it, and then we feel stupid. And that's dumb. Don't feel stupid. You're awesome. So anyway, on to this whole process. Photo Heal is all about healing through the art of photography, right? So what does that mean? I want you to feel like you're good at something. And trust me, you'll be good at this. All you have to do is be willing to let people see your perspective on things. It's super simple. So throughout this process, we're going to learn some of the basics. We're going to learn the fundamentals. We're going to start at square one and work our way all the way up. So you can be an entry level, never touched a camera before in your life, and then work your way up until maybe a professional level if that's what you're looking for. If not, if it's a casual thing, then awesome. What I want for you is to develop a skill set that you're going to enjoy, and you're going to be able to share it, and you're going to feel good about yourself. That's really what this is all about. This is how it's going to work. We're going to have about 2 to 3 videos per week. One is going to be Motivational Monday, which just introduces you to what we're going to talk about that week, maybe give you some tips to get you started. And the second one is Tech Tuesday. Okay, that's going to teach you things like what aperture is and ISO and shutter speed. That's also where we're going to go over setting up your camera to have the most optimal picture for what you're looking to do. And then 3 is Photo Friday. Okay, and that's where we're gonna share all of our photos. Don't be scared, it's gonna be completely fine. We're gonna share our photos, and it's just gonna be a general photography overview or just something to do with photography. I don't know, it's very kind of loose, but basically the whole point is that I want you to feel comfortable with something that you can do from your heart, okay? And I want you to share it. In order to keep this as accessible to everybody as possible, then I'm not just gonna focus on DSLRs. I'm also gonna focus on cell phones. That's primarily what we're gonna use, okay? Because most people don't have DSLRs, but we all have our phones in our pockets every single day, and that's awesome because I fill up my phone with pictures, especially if you get special lenses for this thing. Oh my God, but we'll go into that. Motivational Mondays, Tech Tuesdays, Photo Fridays, okay? If this sounds like something that you really are interested in, go ahead and click the subscribe button below, so then that way you'll get all the information. You won't miss a video, and then you can comment on them and you can say, hey Dave, I saw that you did this. What is ISO? You didn't explain that. It's okay. Go ahead and call me out on it. If I don't say something, if I didn't say something here, I won't be mad. It's totally cool. If this isn't really your bag, if you're not really super into photography or you're way past this stage, then go ahead. You can just click on like, say, Dave, you were awesome, but it's not my thing, okay? I won't be offended, but if there's somebody that you know that you think might be able to use this, go ahead and share it with them. You just click the share button, and then you can choose if it's Facebook or Google Plus or whatever else it is, and it'll give you a link. Go ahead and look at these photos, all right? That's just a simple difference of perspective. But what most people do is they say, oh, I'm gonna take this photo and click. But instead of just taking a photo that everybody else can take, just change their perspective. This is all about your perspective. If you can't even get out of bed, you can still take some amazing photos, okay? So we're gonna go over that. I'm gonna see you tomorrow for Tech Tuesday and then Photo Friday, and it's gonna be awesome, all right? Until next time, be good to each other. Listen, I don't want to. Welcome everybody. My name's Dave Grenier, and this is Photo Heal. I don't know what this is. That.